During the Miocene, between 23 and 5 million years ago, the landscape would have looked surprisingly familiar. Grasslands expanded, forests shifted, and many modern groups were already present. At first glance, it could resemble a world we might recognize. But the predators that moved through it were something else entirely. In North America and Eurasia, one such predator was Barbourofelis. Superficially, it resembles a saber-toothed cat. Long, flattened upper canines, a powerful neck, and a robust forward-weighted body posture suggest a familiar predatory morphology. But the resemblance is deceptive. Barbourofelis belonged to a separate feliform lineage, distinct from true cats. Its skull and musculature indicate an extreme specialization for delivering powerful downward bites, likely targeting soft tissue with precision rather than relying purely on force. Far to the south, another predator filled a comparable role under very different conditions. Barinasuchus was built for life on land. Long limbs, an elevated posture, and a skull exceeding a meter in length suggest an active terrestrial hunter rather than an ambush predator. It belonged to the Cebicids, a lineage of crocodiliforms that persisted after the extinction of dinosaurs and later occupied apex roles in South America. Here, isolated for millions of years, ecosystems have evolved without the same competition seen elsewhere. In that context, Cebicids expanded into roles typically occupied by large mammalian predators. Estimates suggest individuals could reach 6 to 7 meters in length. With a body plan adapted for sustained movement across open terrain, its dentition, laterally compressed and serrated, indicates a diet focused on large terrestrial vertebrates, likely including notungulates and other endemic herbivorous mammals. Back in the northern continents, yet another lineage approached the same role differently. Amphisaon, often called a bear dog, combined mass with predatory capability. It was neither bear nor dog, but a member of an extinct caniform group related to both. Some species exceeded 200 kilograms and reached body lengths of over 2.5 meters, with limb proportions suggesting a mix of ambush and short-distance pursuit. Its dentition and jaw strength indicate the ability to process large prey, likely including ungulates such as early horses and rhinoceros-like herbivores. Not all predators filling similar roles shared the same ancestry. Miocene, for instance, combined bear ancestry with a more cursorial build. Its digitigrade posture suggests increased speed and endurance, indicating a shift toward active pursuit across more open landscapes. Barbourofelis, a sparassodont carnivore and distant marsupial relative, developed powerful jaws capable of cracking bone. Its dentition suggests it was both an active hunter and an efficient processor of carcasses, capable of exploiting remains long after other predators had fed. Another lineage approached apex predation from a completely different direction. Kelenken, a member of the Forus Racidae, lived around 15 million years ago and was the largest known representative of the so-called terror birds. It stood close to 3 meters tall, with a skull measuring approximately 71 centimeters in length, one of the largest among predatory birds. Like other Forus racids, it was flightless and built for terrestrial hunting, with long, powerful legs adapted for speed and impact. Forus racids emerged after the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs and became dominant predators in South American ecosystems. As birds are themselves part of the dinosaur lineage, these animals represent a continuation of large-bodied predatory forms occupying apex roles in terrestrial environments. In Africa, another unexpected form emerged. Ekorus reached sizes comparable to a leopard, far exceeding those of modern mustelids. Its limb structure indicates a fully terrestrial lifestyle, suggesting a shift away from the semi-aquatic or small-bodied niches typical of the group today. Ekorus represents a rare expansion of mustelids into large terrestrial predatory roles during this period. This expansion coincided with major geographic changes as Africa connected with Eurasia, allowing new ecological interactions and dispersals. Daeodon is one of the most unusual large predators of the Miocene. It belonged to the entelodonts, an extinct group of artiodactyls, hoofed mammals more closely related to hippos and whales than to pigs, despite their superficial resemblance. It hunted across the open grasslands of North America, moving through expanding prairies where large herbivores gathered. With a massive skull and heavily built jaws, Daeodon was capable of exerting significant bite forces. Its large crushing teeth allowed it to process both flesh and bone. Limb proportions suggest it was capable of covering large distances, indicating a mobile lifestyle rather than a strictly ambush-based strategy. Rather than fitting neatly into the role of a specialized predator, Daeodon likely occupied a broad ecological niche, combining active predation with scavenging, an opportunistic strategy that allowed it to exploit a wide range of food sources. Another extreme predator of North America was Episcion haidani. Its body mass likely exceeded 100 kilograms, making it the largest known canid. Its dentition was adapted for processing bone, suggesting a combination of active predation and scavenging, similar in some respects to modern hyenas, but within a canid lineage. Predation was not confined to land. In South American river systems, Megapiranha reached lengths of over a meter. Its teeth combined slicing edges with crushing strength, allowing it to process a wide range of food sources. This combination of cutting and crushing abilities is unusual even among modern fish, suggesting a highly flexible feeding strategy. In Africa, another giant predator moved through open landscapes. Megistotherium, a large hyenodont carnivore, may have been one of the largest terrestrial predators of the Miocene. With a massive skull and powerful jaws, it was likely capable of taking down large prey, possibly including ancient relatives of elephants. Its presence reflects ecosystems where large predators evolved under different environmental conditions before full faunal exchange with Eurasia. In the oceans, the scale increased further. Livyatan, a relative of modern sperm whales, reached lengths of up to 15 to 17 meters. Unlike its modern descendants, it possessed large, functional teeth in both jaws. Its prey likely included other whales, making it one of the most formidable macropredators of the Miocene seas. The Miocene was not defined by a single type of predator, but by the repeated occupation of similar ecological roles by very different lineages. Mammals, marsupials, crocodiliforms, bird and even fish all produced forms capable of dominating their environments. The predators we see today are only a small part of a much broader past.